which I need to stop doing. My TV just turned on by itself. Whatever's haunting, I don't care. Back to the video. Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Get Ready With Me video, just in time for Valentine's Day, which is rare because I usually don't post my Valentine's Day videos until after Valentine's Day. And I think you guys are really going to love this outfit. It is currently one of my favorite outfits. Also, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified when my next video is out. And before we get into the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Scentbird Perfumes. You probably have heard them before if you've watched my videos, but if you do not know who or what Scentbird is, it's a monthly subscription service that allows you to try premium perfumes at a fraction of the cost. Now, if you're like me, you buy so many perfumes, but then they end up going to waste because you can never really get to the bottom of the bottle. But with Scentbird, they basically eliminate that. It's only $15 a month, and that lets you try out so many high-end perfumes without spending $100 a bottle. Now, the perfumes that I got, the first one is Gucci Guilty. I know I had the full bottle, however I didn't use the whole thing. That one does oxidize, and this actually consists of lilac, jasmine, vanilla, black currant, pink pepper. It's one of my favorites, and it's also one that Jay really loves. And then I got Capri by Vince Camuto, and then I also got the Florence perfume. Click the link in my description box below and you'll get 50% off by using my promo code. So thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring, and let's get into this video. Alright dolls, so to get started, I am using my curling iron. This is one that I purchased from Sally's Beauty, and I always like to start at the bottom and then work my way up. And I'm also just taking about 1-inch sections and pinning them with some pin curl clips. Once I've completed that, I like to then part the sides. Now, you don't have to do it exactly like me. I just have this routine that I do all the time, so this is how I part. Once the sides are complete, I then like to work in the back and then work my way up to the crown. And I'm actually going to stop at the crown because the other sections are going to be our bangs. Now for this, I always like to curl in the direction that I want my bangs to flow. That is always how I do it. And this is how it should look. Now, I'm on a diet, I'm on keto, so this is my watermelon sparkling or spiked sparkling seltzer from Smirnoff, so that's what I'm using now. No modelo, but cheers, you guys! So to get started, I'm using my Marc Jacobs hydrating primer and applying that on my face. And then taking this Mineral Fusion concealer and applying that on the tail of my brows. And then also getting rid of this redness around my nose. And then I'm going to place that underneath my eyes to conceal, which I probably should have done this first before I rubbed it on my nose, but whatever. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is in the shade 210, and I'm mixing it with my Mineral Fusion foundation because the foundation that I did get from Fenty Beauty is a little bit too light. But this Mineral Fusion foundation blends it all in and makes it match my skin better. Now I'm taking my Vulgar translucent powder and applying that all over my face. I used that little puff thing, but I was just getting way too much product all over the place, so I switched to this brush. Now I'm taking my Benefit Cosmetics 3D brown tones, and this is some gel, and this is just going to darken my brows. And then I'm taking the browsings, and I'm using the gel portion first, and this is just me drawing out my brows. Now going in with the powdered portion, I am just going to fill in on top of that gel just to make it darker and look like my brows blend in with the gel. Sorry, I'm like tongue twisted. Now I'm taking my Carity pre-shadow and going to apply that on my lids and just blend it out with that brush. Taking my Saucebox Cosmetics palette, I am taking the shade Sweet and using this as my brow bone highlight. Then I'm taking the shade Citrine, and this is just a light tan shade, and I'm using that as one of my transition shades. And going slightly darker, I am taking the shade Maple and applying that as well, but focusing a little bit closer towards my crease. Next, I'm going in with the shade Cinnababy, and this is just a beautiful burnt orange, and using an even smaller brush, getting closer to my crease. Now I'm going to take the shade Spell, which is a dark brown, and with an even smaller brush, get closer to my crease and blend that upwards. Now I'm taking my Carity pre-shadow and just carving out that lid. Taking my other Saucebox Cosmetics palette and using this shimmer shade, and it is called Luster. Then I'm going in with an even darker brown by the name of Allure and getting that even closer and then blending that out a bit more. I'm taking Luster again and using that for my lower lash line and blending that in with Allure. Using my Alchemist palette by Kat Von D, I am taking the shade Opal and applying that as my inner corner highlight. Using NYX Matte Liquid Liner, I'm just going to create a wing. And I know you guys are probably sick of these lashes already, but they're the Miss Lashes 102B lashes. And I'm taking my Wet n Wild bronzer. This is currently my favorite bronzer to use. And just bronzing myself up a little bit more. Now I'm taking my Profusion palette and I'm using this pink shade which has a slight shimmer. And then going in with the Alchemist palette in the shade Opal again and highlighting my cheekbones. Now I'm just applying some mascara on my lower lash line. And sorry, I just completely blanked out. I don't remember the name of this lip liner, but I will link it in the description box below. And of course, taking my Ashley Marie Hothead lipstick by me and IGXO, applying that because of course I'll wear my lipstick on Valentine's Day. And here's the final makeup look. I know the lids are pretty uneven, but hey, when I open my eyes, they're even. It's just, I kind of messed up already, so it was too late to go back, and I didn't want to take it off, so it is what it is. I'm not perfect. Now going in with the hair, I'm taking the lower section off, and then I'm just teasing that bottom portion and then pinning it. That's going to give some more volume to my hair. And once I do that, I'm just taking the pins out. And then once I take the pins out, I am using my nails, but you can use your fingers, well, my fingers and nails, to brush out these curls and just make them as fluffy as I possibly can. Now I'm taking the crown portion and just teasing that so everything just blends in together. And using my boar bristle brush, smoothing everything out, and then taking the duckbill clips and lining that all up. You guys have seen this plenty of times. And using my fingers again, just making them a bit more fluffy. Now I'm taking my Chi hairspray and applying that, and then I'm using the blow dryer to set the hairspray, and it's just going to create a nice clean look. The hairspray is, the blow dryer is actually going to set the hairspray because the hairspray tends to weigh curls down, and this is actually going to freeze it in place. And once that's complete, we're going to move on to the bangs. Here I'm taking out section by section and just teasing, focusing on the root. Once that's done, I'm going to take my boar bristle brush and I'm just combing everything so that it's nice and even. Just spraying some hairspray so I can set that volume, and then I'm going to take a duckbill clip just so I don't lose any of it. Now here it's just molding and fixing, making sure everything looks clean. Now I'm going to start taking all the pins out. And I'm using a bobby pin because I always like to pin one side of my hair in the back of my ear. And here is how it should look. Now moving on to the outfit, I got this bodysuit at Windsor. I absolutely fell in love with it. However, I got an extra large because I needed it to fit my chest area, and so with that, it's really, really big. But I'm going to take this shapewear that I've shown to smooth all the lines out, and this is just so all that hidden and excess material doesn't show through my pants, because my pants are pretty thin material. So here it just makes everything disappear. And now these pants I got at Windsor as well. Oh my gosh, I freaking love them. I think they shape me so good. But as you can see, because I applied that shapewear over, there are no lines and you don't see all that mess underneath. And here is the final outfit look. I mean, I am so obsessed with this. I cannot stop wearing it. I think it looks great. It shapes my body so well. And as you can see, you don't see any of the lines underneath. And here's a close-up. I did put pasties underneath, and I paired it with this Windsor necklace that I have. And then I also paired them with my Glamour Bunny heels, just because everything's so just solid. I wanted to put in some fun heels. And now to top it off, I am spraying my Gucci Guilty Scentbird perfume. And here is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye, loves!